Oh man, I closed the window you were counting in on. Oh no.
Yeah. I lost it completely.
I lost it
completely. Oh
I'm
no!
moving too many windows.
Oh no! There's too many windows. I lost it.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another fun, exciting episode of Dude, Where's My Drift? We're on our usual bullshit again, as we trudge through Mechageddon, being a bunch of goons before stream and all that fun stuff.
Hell yeah!
I'm here with my my four usual friends. We have K, Gabe, Clue, and ST. How you guys doing tonight?
I think that I'm not very usual at all. So
nominate on some chicken biscuits and cheese whiz.
Nice.
How are you?
How am I?
Yeah, how are you?
Yeah, how are you?
In the past 20 minutes, I've been better, but I'm okay in the moment.
Okay. You want to talk about it?
Sure. I mean, I'd be gladly able to talk about if anyone wants to hear about how I just about shit myself about 30 minutes ago.
I was about to spit beer all over my computers.
Yeah, we've all been there. Everything was good in the end.
The important part is you didn't shit yourself, and
I didn't shit myself. I didn't shit in the room that my wife was in, so it's all good. So we're all good. Everyone's happy.
Yeah.
I'm just putting more beer in my stomach, so that'll probably make me feel better later.
You have to be served divorce papers during the show. So we got that going for us.
Yeah, it's a good time. Yeah.
I'm bad at this. But yeah, I mean, I dig it. I'm here for you.
It happens. I don't know. I must have ate something weird.
I mean, that person got threatened with bodily harm if I had to go use the bathroom right before we started streaming tonight. So
I had nothing but bodily harm all last week because of all the out food I was eating.
Yeah, I
catered lunches and fucking not any time to make actual food at home.
So I ate out a lot last week for lunch too with my training. Bad. So anyway, let's play some Starfinder.
Yay, Starfinder!
I do have a fun little icebreaker question, like we've been doing so often here on the Dude Where's My Drift Twitch channel. What is your character's most used app on their phone?
Fitness tracker. Obviously.
Oh, this one's awesome because I got this as a trial for Thomas today. Rock identifier.
Ooh, okay. Does he just point it at his own rock all the time?
Yeah. Well, no, he knows what that rock is.
Oh,
it's rock. It's other rocks. Don't you know them? Like to get to know them. I'm looking for more star medals.
For danger, it's probably his back-facing camera on accident.
Okay.
Yeah.
For mages, I imagine it's actually probably a dumb game.
Like one of those dumb ads you see for games that aren't actually real games that he gets suckered into trying.
Yes. He probably has a ridiculous amount
trying to beat a bunch of zombies with fractional math.
Yes. He has probably like a bunch of them on his phone because he always tries all of them he sees. Like, well, this looks fun. I'm bored. These guys are talking too much, and I'm on autopilot for this patrol, so I'm just going to like sit back and like.
Oh, he does this while he's at work.
No, he does not. He never would. No, that's very unprofessional.
Does he play Fruit Slicer?
Discount if you get the app too.
No.
No.
It's a little too real.
Somehow he's our leader, folks. Somehow he's in charge of us. He's fucking around on apps all day at work. This is great.
Sounds like every manager I've ever known.
Fair.
As a recently appointed manager, it's true.
I was thinking of me as an assistant manager in retail.
So, who wants to give a brief rundown what happened last time?
Did cocaine with a bear.
Okay, well that wasn't for sure what happened, but you guys
Something
never left
happened.
you never left the room together, so
We definitely did. We definitely did. I said so. So it happened. And nobody disagreed.
He did say so. I was there.
You have to disagree in the moment. You can't say it after the fact. Hands off the piece.
That's the
I think
law.
specifically, I think I can say so. I'm allowed to retcon stuff.
We had a party.
Me and
We
Charlie Wilson
went to a
Bear
party.
doing space cocaine in the bathroom. Everything else, sure.
Yeah, you went to a space party.
We went to a space party. Technically, all parties are in space. But we went to a
Never
space
thought
party.
of it that way.
Yep. The two guardians of New Valor were there. Announced a partnership with Apex to make the new generation of transforming mechs. And then a shit ton, hundreds, I believe was the word used, or dozens of kaiju attacked, or are on their way to attack New Valor.
The potential, yeah.
May just convinced a member of the Xeno Wardens that his point of view is right and their point of view is wrong.
Sort of.
I don't think it went that far.
Oh, and he was trying to flirt with Sharpwing all night and just got nothing in return.
Yeah, because she wasn't there. Because Sharpwing is the
star pilot.
She was the test pilot for the new transforming the Kestra, the new transforming mech.
And it doesn't have weapons.
It's just like a floor model, right?
Pretty much.
So we have to run across New Valor to get to our mechs.
Yeah.
You can have a yogurt. I'm not making you anything.
Yeah.
Else.
So the camera opens back up from last time with pretty much all the party goers from the room have disappeared, and it's now pretty much just NVDF staff and then some other city people, and then Terra Lynx from Apex is still here, as well as some other random Apex security guards. They've kind of gotten together and they're kind of sitting here discussing, getting ready to start discussing the plan as Raptor replays the call from Bastion 5, who you guys know is Raptor's assistant, that says, again, it repeats, Commander, our scouts detected a large group of Colossi moving from the Shulith Mountains towards New Valor. Satlink confirms it. There are hundreds of them. They're not fighting each other. We've never seen anything like this. And as they play it again a couple times, as everyone kind of starts to go silent as they're starting to think, and then Honora Tren kind of breaks the silence, one of the Guardians, and just so. When was this again? And Raptor repeats. It's about 12 minutes ago. We have less than an hour before they all get here. And, Raptor turns towards Terra Lynx, asking how many of those Kestras are ready to go. She repeats that there's one operational that doesn't have any weapons on it. And then Raptor points towards all you guys and tells you to haul ass back to the mag rail station to get over to Blue Hangar to get into your guys' mechs. And
do I see any hors d'oeuvre and or drink trays along the way towards the exit?
You could probably snag some things on the way down.
I need to roll for weenies and I need to roll for champagne bellinis. You know what I mean? Let's do this.
I'm gonna move your guys' minis here. So as you guys make your way down the elevator, you make your way across the parking lot. You see basically everyone is running. There's
just like, get those cream puffs.
Panicked crowds all across the streets. I mean, the town was in like full party mode basically. And now it is and trying to get to full evacuation mode as basically everyone's trying to get to the shelters.
Do we know, like, if we were to go by rail, how long it would take us to get to our max?
If you can get to your get to the rail system quickly, you know it's only like a. Let me double check. Like under 10 minutes to get to your mechs if you can get to it and then back. So the rail system is pretty fast. They actually invested in infrastructure in this town, so. Oh
wow, what's that
like? Could Sharpwing begin ferrying some of the people a lot of time in the new mech, or is it not enough room in the cockpit for more than one person?
It does not have enough room in the cockpit.
Okay. Everybody, we've been through this. Behind me, I'm going to part the sea.
Actually, that is a great point. Can May just ride on Yeet's shoulder for this charge through the city?
Yeah, sure, probably.
I feel like the whole group will go faster that way.
You have to tell me if I have any visible coke residue.
Yeah, as you guys get down to the streets, basically, you can hear screaming and shouting amongst the wailing sirens in the background. There's a pretty large crowd ahead of you trying to make their way towards the shelters. Every once in a while, you guys see someone trip, and then someone else kind of pulls them up to their feet. What are you guys gonna do? There are people on the map. There are way more people than actually are people on the map.
Could I yell to get out of our fucking way?
Actually, I think I have a thing for this.
Let's. I'm gonna do this in turn-based mode just so we can take turns doing this. You don't have to do initiative or anything like that. I'm just gonna go in a basic order. Yeet, what do you want to do? Unless Yeet wants to let other people go first.
I do want to throw out. Magus does have a voice amplifier.
If you get a voice amplifier, you're already on top of my shoulder. That's good enough for me. I'll hold my turn for that, and then just try to push past everybody, making a good path for my team.
Sure. Let's Magus, let's have you do your shouting to get people out of the way. How do you want to accomplish that?
All right, so Magus is going to flip on his voice amplifier to just really make his tiny pipsqueak voice go loud. And I like to picture this, if I may, as when he flips it on, it actually comes up out of his elf hand as just a pair of big speakers with a subwoofer attachment that's then linked up to his throat to basically boost his audio as loud as possible when he does this. And he is going to shout out through his microphone to amplify this out into the crowd, attention, New Valley citizens. This is Omen Squad of the NVDF. We are currently en route to the Met station to get back to our mechs to keep you safe. Please clear and step aside. I repeat, this is Omen Squad of the NVDF trying to get to the mag station to get to our mech so we can keep you safe. Please clear the lane and let us through. And
it's too many words.
A diplomacy check here?
That sounded like that sounded like diplomacy to me.
Cool. It's a 10 on the die for a total of 26.
Perfect. Yeet, how about you roll like an athletics check to kind of muscle your way through the crowd as this tiny flower man is shouting from your ear.
Tiny flower man. That's an 11 on the die for a 21.
Hell yeah. Pivot and Danger, what are you guys doing?
No, I'm sorry, that is a 17. 27.
27. Okay, that's a much different number. It's a better number.
It's a weird die. You know this die. It's weird. It's hard to read.
I think Pivot would want to try to just run through the crowd as fast as possible. Maybe try to recall some shortcuts from his time running through New Valor in the past.
Sure. You could do a survival check to remember all the different ways and stuff like that to point it out.
Okay.
At the same time, you could maybe be pointing out to the people which way they should be going.
Yeah. 7 on the die for a 17 survival.
Okay. And Danger, are you trying to hand out business cards or?
No, not currently. I kind of think that he would be. I imagine he would take a minute in the elevator to attune his sidereal influence to diplomacy, and then just sort of be trying to act as the lieutenant in both Yeet and Magus's activities, sort of shoving people here, shouting out, and try to aid both essentially, if possible. Yeah, what he said, get out of the way, and kind of pushing people into parked cars.
Roll me.
Pushing people into parked cars, I dig it.
Let's
half-ass two things. Whole ass
roll me.
both of them.
I'm gonna say intimidate because you're just kind of bullying people around after these two.
Yeah. So the intimidate, not great. Can I also roll athletics to kind of plow through?
Yeah, I'll allow it.
That's a move.
He gave us a ticket? I don't understand.
Dangerous just punches someone in the face at one point.
Oh, man.
He just he screams at this girl and then just punches her in the face.
Turns to Magus. He's like, yeah, this hero business ain't half bad.
Danger, just don't hit the civilians.
The crowd parts and they make their way towards a shelter. And you guys can keep moving.
To be fair, it's your fault. You use too many words. If you
then
pack your shit and leave.
You guys get
you use words to stand and explain the situation.
Goddamn thing. All right. As you guys get a little further, you guys notice there is some essentially some party goers who seem like they don't want the party to stop, and they are just sitting on the corner still drinking, and they're just like, what? This is probably just one of those drills we always have to do.
I grab one of their drinks, I chug it, and then I slam it down on the curb, and I say, move your ass!
Roll an intimidation check with that one.
Can I roll the aid?
17 on the die, plus 7, 24, baby.
If I'm allowed to.
The aid's not needed, so you could roll something else. You could also roll.
Okay.
You could do your own thing if you wanted.
We need a number of successes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It might be a skill check or something, or a skill challenge. Who knows?
Headbutt one for good measure.
Yeah, no, I would try to talk them talk to him like, no, listen, this is not a drill. You have to move and roll a diplomacy check, I guess.
Oh man, you have a nice uniform, man. Are you with the people?
Oh, what's my Whirl can aid me on diplomacy checks too.
All right.
Rolled better than I did, so he aids me. So that was 21 diplomacy.
They seem to be starting to make their way. One of the crowd or one of this group kind of looks to you guys like, you guys know if they got any more booze up in that big building?
There's booze at the shelter.
No, the giant one drank it all. Now keep moving. Keep moving.
They got booze in the shelter?
Yep, they got booze in the shelters. Keep moving.
Oh man!
But they might run out if you don't hurry.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's a great idea. And they kind of stumble off, literally stumbling. Right. But as they wander away, can you guys roll me a perception check?
That's not good.
As you think of something might be coming, maybe. Who knows? Depends on how well you roll.
That's gonna be
not that.
Same for Magus.
I got a 13. I'm good at perception, and I always roll awful. Like, I don't think I've ever succeeded at a perception.
I rolled an 11, but I just slammed a stranger's drink.
It's pretty much just Magus at that point because the dangers, or not danger, Yeet's a little distracted by the beer. But
I rolled a 20.
Magus, you hear like a buzzing noise as it something that might sound like maybe wings or something like that.
Magus is gonna look up towards the sky.
And you look up and you see 3 very large, what appear to be like mosquitoes coming towards you guys.
How large is very large?
Swarm? Or are these?
They're very large mosquitoes.
Heads up, crew! Literally.
Kaiju large?
I mean, in terms of mosquito, large? They're like mosquitoes that feed on kaiju.
Mosquitoes are to humans as these things are to kaiju. Got it.
Yes. And let's do some initiative rolls.
Well, butts.
If it rolled awful.
Oh, wait, Clue, what'd you roll?
Oh, yeah, we have the thing. I only rolled a 4.
I only rolled a 2, so...
Oh, God.
Well, my 4 is just a 4. So what's your shoot?
Well, no, so we take the higher roll, but then add our modifier separately to it. Unfortunately.
Okay. Well,
so that puts me at an 8 instead of a 6.
All right.
Hey,
and Yeet's at a 4.
Thank you.
I'm at a 4.
This Norse Foundry Blue Die is betraying me a lot lately. I need to stop using it.
I have a feeling that at that point it would not have mattered.
What did Pivot have there?
7.
7, man. You guys
7.
Oh no.
Kind of eating butt on initiative.
Yeah, a little bit there. Mm-hmm.
I wish I was allowed to have brought my different pet. I wish I had my more combat-y pet. but I knew that he wouldn't fit. It'd be silly to bring him to a party, but I wanted to.
Is he with your mech in one of your pet animal cages there?
Yeah.
Also, Doge, am I going to be able to roll a professional Huskar to identify these things since they seem to be
I've also realized
mosquitoes?
Pivot is
go ahead and do that. I'll allow you guys to be able to try to roll to identify them.
A papered
Wait, what's
support
Pivot not entitled to? What?
You're probably taking your pets into fucking grocery stores when you shouldn't be.
Oh yeah. Well, Whirl has like a little pet pocket that he lives in my jacket, so or in my uniform.
It's gonna be a 26 for Magus to identify.
Yeah, you know what these are. Does anybody else want to roll like a life science to identify these things?
Yeah.
I sure would like to.
I'll put points in life science one of these days for you, Dish. I can stop relying on profession Huskar.
It's fine. I like profession checks.
I do have life science now. I took some ranks.
1 or 22. I need to double check. I know I have a bonus from something.
13.
I think 21. I think 21, possibly 22, if it matters.
Okay, you guys know these as scour flies. They are in fact basically large mosquitoes that prey on or that feed off kaiju. They are in fact large mechanically. Yeah, you guys can each know one thing.
23, actually. I found out 23, but I'm assuming still just one thing.
We each get one thing.
Yeah.
Cool. Do they have any resistances or immunities?
No, they don't. They do not.
Okay.
Special abilities?
They have one special ability. Would you like to know what it is?
I think I
No. I was just curious if they had one or not. Yeah, I want to know.
They have a special ability called Blood Drain.
That sounds fun.
I had a feeling.
Yeah, they're giant mosquitoes. They drink blood.
Yeah.
I'm just glad it's not a thing called Zika. You know.
Well,
that's going to be no good. Is that part of the drain blood? Can I know that? I only got a 13.
Yeah, basically the blood drain is it basically lets them do some damage and maybe make you fatigued.
Don't like that.
It's nothing scary. They just drink your blood.
Just a little mild malaria.
Yeah. All right. So it's this one's turn first. And it is going to, I have to see how far they can move. It's going to fly down.
Good thing I'm so small. They're not going to be interested in me.
And it's coming at Pivot first, because that's who it sees first.
I do not have my entropic pool until I act, right?
Oh
no, it's when combat begin.
At
the beginning of your first action. At the beginning of your first action. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Does a 22 hit your KAC?
A 22 off of a 6? Yes. Yes, that is.
Sorry.
I haven't had a chance to upgrade armor in a long time. Possibly ever.
How much more does it hit by?
If it's a question of grab, what was the number?
22.
Then not by more than 8.
Okay. Grab is only +4, not +8.
Oh, I got 15. Then yeah.
No, sorry. It's gonna
+4. Yeah.
It's gonna grab you.
Yep.
With its mouth, and you're gonna take. Oh, I rolled good damage. 15 points of damage as it bites you, and you are now grabbed.
All right, now I have an entry point.
Yeah.
You didn't tell us they had grab.
That's not what you asked for.
That's fair.
That one's turn. Danger. It's your turn. There is one right next to you.
All right. Sorry, I need to be reminded what kind of action it is to enter stellar mode.
Free
action.
Okay.
Just like crying.
Hell yeah. I'll do both.
I'm sure this is that.
I'm gonna enter resistance mode, and
my toxic masculinity would say otherwise. For crying is not a free action. It takes a lot of effort. Losing back to full action might even be a 10-minute ritual.
That's really brave of you to say. I actually really like that.
Whole other set of issues.
That was kind of touching.
I don't think I'm trying to get to unravel that one right now.
You're welcome.
You know what? Good on you, Clue.
All right, Danger,
Nothing
what are you
but,
doing?
self-aware.
I'm gonna try
And
to
self-effacing.
move through a threatened area acrobatically to avoid provoking.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're trying to get to a flanking spot?
Yeah, I sure am.
I never remember what the DC is for that.
I just had it pulled up. 15 plus CR.
Past
bullshit.
it. To move past it or through it?
I'm gonna go around. So,
Okay,
yeah.
so past it is 15 plus 1.5 the enemy CR per targeted square and goes up by 2 for each extra square you move through.
Oh fuck. That is okay. Let me reconsider because that's.
And then it's just
Yeah.
20 plus
Just do
1.5
two,
to
right?
go through it.
So, yeah, I think I would have to move to here and then 5 foot over.
Well, you made the first one, but he's going to get you at the second one. But he's grabbing Pivot, so he's not going to take a bite at you because he wants to bite Pivot.
All right. Well, he's about to taste a clipboard, hopefully. So I will swing down and give him what for.
Oh, that's gonna be that'll be a what for sure. That's a what for sure. One time I remember Mr. C slamming a clipboard down in PE class and it disintegrated.
So that's 20 bludgeoning, 5 electricity.
My PE teacher was also my football coach, and he threw the clipboard at my
So my weapon went up by a D6.
I'm surprised it did not disintegrate.
It shrieks at you as you do a decent amount of damage on it. That was it for your turn?
Yep.
All right. This one is going to go towards the biggest thing it sees, which is Yeet. It is going to attempt to take a bite out of the backside of Yeet.
That's my meaty ass.
That's going to be a hit, and it's probably going to also be plus for your KAC.
Probably. It shouldn't be too hard to do.
That's like a 32.
6 would be my
CMD. What's your KAC?
My 17 is
okay.
Oh no, 18. Sorry. I read the EAC first. It grabs you on the back and is getting ready to bite you. It's +4. It's only +4. It doesn't have to be a +8.
For the grab ability for the biting, it's only +4, not +8. It does a measly 14 points of damage as it grabs you.
Oh, this is good.
Okay, though. All right, 14, you say?
Yep.
Anyone else getting a bad feeling all of a sudden?
You guys know that the only time I can ever really threaten you is when you're outside your mechs, so. All right, this one is going to slide down. Then.
I'm like a plexiglass cannon.
Forward.
You know, it takes a little bit of doing to break me, but you can break me.
And I think it would actually provoke from Danger, and it might technically provoke from Pivot too.
I haven't gone yet. I don't have a.
Oh, yep. And then it wouldn't. It would provoke from Danger. Thanks for keeping me honest.
Oh my god, we rolled so bad.
Yep. Yep.
Wait, do Vanguards have a thing? Am I not?
You should be extra reactive.
Well, that. I still don't have. Oh, I get next level.
Yeah,
I can't do flat-footed. It's next level. I would roll a reaction.
There you go.
All right. It doesn't actually attack because it used its whole move basically to get up to you. Magus, it's your turn. There are some very large mosquitoes.
Yep. Mage is gonna look at the one that is currently sucking on Pivot and I'm going to use my inspiring.
Let's not call it that. Let's not say it that way.
Yep. So the one who's
Nope.
is getting pivot going, taking care of pivot.
Oh, hello.
You're making it worse.
Nope.
All
right. So much worse.
I'm going to use my
one that's draining pivot dry.
one that's draining pivot dry. I'm going to use my inspiring combo. So I'm going to use my improved get 'em, which lets me shoot it, and I'm going to shoot it again.
I don't like that.
So I have a +2 on these. Everybody gets a +2 out actually from get 'em on it. And what's my bonus? Where's my attack? Oh, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, so I had a +10 on both of these to hit. That's going to be a 26 and a 23 against EAC.
Both of those hit.
All right. They're both. Oh, that's shit damage. I rolled a 1 and a 2.
Oh,
That's going to be 9 points of cold damage.
only 9 points of damage total.
Yes.
Oh man, that's disappointing.
I rolled a 1 and a 2 on my D6 damage.
I'm on your guys' side. I was just disappointed.
So that one that they're flanking, everybody gets an extra +2 to hit that one, and get them. And then I need to roll. When can I use this ability again? I get to use it again in 2 more rounds.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the new pointing feature. We haven't played since they've done that.
Ooh.
You can, this one's get 'em.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a +2 to hit it.
Nice.
Wow, this will be super cool when my computer actually works well enough for me to play this game.
Yeah, if you guys on the left next to your picture, there should be a little 3 arrows pointing at each other with a T. You can click that to point.
Wait, I forgot I could do that aspect of it.
Pretty cool. That was a new feature from Tailspire in the last 2 weeks.
Yay! Can I actually alter what version of improved get 'em I used real quick?
I guess.
Because I'm going to burn a resolve point to make it a +2 morale bonus on all of them, and a +2 damage on everything too.
Does that affect on this attack?
Yes, it would.
Okay, so would it be +4 damage?
Yes, that would have been an extra 4 damage.
I'm proud
to use that at this level now.
I'm proud of you, son.
Woo! 13 damage. Yeah.
Is that it? Are you
it.
taking your hand off the chest piece?
I'm taking my hand off the chest piece now.
All right.
I pretty much do that minimum with my rock.
Pivot, it's your turn. You still are being grappled, or grabbed.
Yeah, Pivot is just going to charge his fist up with entropic force and just like gently tap it and try to attack it. And as I do so, I'm going to spend the entropy point I have as a move action to get an extra D4 of damage if I hit.
I feel like electricity should get a bonus because they are giant fucking mosquitoes. And anybody that's been at a lake with giant mosquitoes knows.
Listen,
you zap them.
I'll tell Joe that you think he should change his creatures.
You should. I mean, write him a strongly worded email.
19 versus EAC.
19 against EAC is a hit,
including all the bonuses.
I will, however, say dictated, not read.
It's a close hit, but it is a hit.
All right, don't forget the +2 on damage as well.
20 points of let's go with acid damage.
20 points of damage. Ooh. I like it. It is more than mechanically bloodied now, if that was a mechanic in this game system.
All right. That's it for me.
All right. The big boy Yeet, it is your turn to do your worst or your best.
Okay. I know I have the one on on me, but I think I'd like to get into a firing solution on with like a line on these two here in front of me.
The two that are attacking everybody else.
Yes.
Let me think about how you have to move because you're
I
grabbed.
think that if I got,
I don't think you can as grabs.
it's not full on grappled. It's just grabbed.
Double checking.
I'm not
grab
like
is
pinned
just
or anything.
grappled.
Yeah.
No,
And
you're
grab
not.
is-
You're not pinned, but you are grappled.
and grab.
So
Grab
like
isn't
half
a
movement.
condition. This one,
Nope, no move.
yeah. You can't move.
Can't move. -2 penalty to armor class, attack rolls, reflex saving, initiative checks, and dexterity-based skill and ability checks. Except those to major to grapple your opponent in turn or escape a grapple. And you can't.
Explicitly calling out you get a penalty to initiative checks for being grappled is so weird.
Yeah.
How often are you going to be
You're not going back
grappled
into initiative.
before rolling initiative? That's such a
I guess
strange.
maybe if there was like a weird.
I
Like-
guess if your GM did it to tee off a surprise round.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a
maybe.
plot twist, like someone you thought was an ally grabs you from
Going,
behind
like
or
goes
something.
to shake your hand and is actually going to grapple. Yeah, I can see
Or
that.
invisible creature.
Also, you
ambush.
can't make attacks of opportunity.
And you can't
missed
take
that.
actions that require 2 hands or other limbs to perform.
Okay, then I need to get out of this fucking thing because I'm
That's
not.
true.
So I can't move. I can't like say jump up in the air and then like land on my back.
No,
and
it's
switch it.
no. No, it's far too big for that.
Stop, drop, and roll.
I mean, you could use the escape action to try to get out.
What do I need to do for that?
That's acrobatics.
Well, that seems problematic for me.
Oh, yeah,
as I
it's,
am a athletics-based character.
10 plus the grappler's CAC to escape a grapple.
That would be pretty hard.
I vote just murder.
All right. Well, I'm going to fucking throw my magic rock at these two in front of me all the same and hope that somebody can swat the one off my tall ass back. Or it's probably in my meaty ass, so that's at least eye level for some of you.
I'm like not even knee level.
No, you're firmly at ankle height.
I mean, Magus is barely knee level for everybody else. You're like what,
Exactly.
17 inches tall, maybe?
I think I said 18.
Let me get the tape measure out. So, which one are you hitting? Because I don't think you're going to be able to hit both of them.
Yeah, no, I guess I'll just go with the one on
Pivot.
yeah, pivot.
Yeah, it's been damaged pretty good. You guys have put a beating on it already.
Honestly, I feel like it's probably within Yeet's reach, and he should also get flanking on top of the other bonuses. Well, no, I guess 20 feet. Is
Say, can you
range.
flank around somebody?
I don't see why not. If you're big enough.
Yeah, you can get
Absolutely.
2 beneficiaries on one side.
It was a
All right, well-
sarcastic comment, guys. I know. Jeez.
Well, actually, that is how it works.
14 on the die plus 11. I don't know if Gidim gave me anything.
Plus 2.
25, 27.
And a plus 2
Yeah.
damage.
That's gonna do it. You're gonna be able to hit him with your rock if that's what you're doing.
All right. Let me find where I put my D8s. All right. 3, 17, 7, 18, 20 bludgeoning.
20 bludgeoning. It is still flying and it is still on pivot, but it does not look its best. We're still round 2, right?
Yeah, it'll be a top of round 2 after Yeet.
Yeah, I'm the last.
Is that it for Yeats?
I guess I can't move.
Don't say it so disappointingly.
Well, I think it's a little ridiculous that I can't use athletics.
I mean, you could talk to the Starfinder devs about that one. They say it's acrobatics to escape.
They know because in 2E it's athletics.
Yeah.
So
I'm sorry, Clue. All right. Top of round 2. This big nasty mosquito boy is gonna attempt to drain blood on pivots.
sure, like you do. It does. It hits on a 1. It hits on anything, or it hits on a 1, but misses on a 1 because it's a 1.
Does it? Do you guys remember how it has to maintain grapple? Can it just choose to do that?
It has to hit again.
Yeah, it has to grapple again.
Okay. I'm just curious the wording on this because it can drain blood as a standard action, not as like an attack.
Then it would probably lose I would probably lose the grappled condition at the end of the turn.
That makes sense. Yeah. Because you're grappled until the end of its turn unless it renews it. Is that how it works?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's how it usually works.
Okay, then let's roll with that. That makes the most amount of sense.
In Pathfinder, you get to, as part of maintaining, you have like a what's the word? Subordinate effect. Like you can deal your damage as part of maintaining the grapple. I have no idea if that's Starfinder, but
I don't remember, but
I think it's.
I don't know, but I suggest that you find out exactly what it is because I'll be goddamned if you're gonna fucking choose one way of doing it and then blindly accept another right now.
No, it's.
I mean, I'm not going to change what I'm doing mid-combat, so whatever I decide, I'm going to stick with.
If you grapple someone, the grappled or pinned conditions last until the end of your next turn, unless you renew it on your next turn with another grapple combat maneuver, or in this case, an attack with grab.
It'd be another. Okay.
It also ends if you move away. You can't attempt to grapple someone else if you're already grappling. And this is fun for future reference. When you renew a grapple, you can choose to take an item from the target's body rather than keep the grapple.
That's fun.
So it's not gonna.
Mosquito wants to rob me.
It's it's not gonna renew its grapple, but it is gonna drain blood on you. So at the end of this turn, you are no longer grappled, but you are just going to take this damage.
No attack roll? That's a good thing because that means no natural 20. No chance for natural 20.
No, it's just a standard action it can do on a grappled creature. Give me a fortitude save.
That's save. Crackdown.
Find that number.
19.
All right, so you're only going to take 6 points of damage.
Oh, you're gonna live forever.
And
I forgot before I had temporary hit points too from working out in the morning. So I'm only a little bit into stamina. I'm 10 points into stamina now.
And you're only going to be fatigued for 1 round.
So lose the grapple, gain the fatigue.
Yep. Danger. This thing is you just saw it just let go of pivot, but it is your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to swat it.
Double attack. Do it.
Yeah,
Don't do it.
I'm just. All right.
Think about it. With him, it's only -1 off your normal to hit right now.
Wait.
Because of get him.
Oh.
And
yeah, that's sick with flank.
Because you have flash and strikes, right?
What strikes?
Flash and strikes.
I took an alternate feature that I think I got.
Oh, then it'd be -2 off your main hit instead of -4, but still.
Because normally it's like
There's still flanking. So.
Right, flanking and +2 for get 'em to be a flat, a normal
Yeah.
attack.
Yeah.
So
Basically.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, you're right. I absolutely should multi-attack. I have to make sure because I have weapon orbit. Yeah, I will do this. I take my clipboard and sort of like swirl it around me, and it just makes a small cyclone as I attempt to smack it into multiple foes within the area. So, of course, first going to try to take out the one on pivot.
Would you say that Danger is more of a Naruto fan or a Avatar fan?
I mean, probably Naruto.
Yeah, that tracks.
He's mumbling about his jutsu while he does this. Yeah, so 21 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
I'm assuming this is going to murder him. 18 bludgeon.
Ooh, it only
7.
had 12 hit points left, so it fucking drops to the ground.
Perfect. And then so still swirling the let me make sure the range. If I have the range, I'm gonna try to hit the one on Yeet. I think it's 30 feet. I'm just double checking.
I think you could just barely hit it.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll try to send that energy clipboard whirling that direction.
And Xena, warrior princess over here, throwing clipboards like a chakram.
Yeah, and I'm in an attempt to beat off the mosquito.
That's a nat 20.
That's a nat 20.
You just critically beat off this mosquito.
Like, this mosquito's here just trying to suck Yeet off, get him all nice and just drain him dry, and you're just
Beat it
bailing on
off before it can suck you.
Beating him
You
off.
drained him.
Goddamn.
Pretty sure that's how that works.
Did that second result come up?
Yeah.
Okay, so 38 and counting. I don't know if my my weapon fusion.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Crystal? Yep, that one was
Yeah.
a double.
Awesome. So 38
Solarians are scary with
with the
crits.
clit.
So they're just scared with the clit?
Whoa.
I don't know. I thought they were just scared with crits.
Just clip that one, guys. That should go on the Instagram.
So that's gonna come out to 38 bludgeoning and 12 electricity for a nice round 50.
Oof. Okay. Jesus, you just did a shit ton of damage to that thing. It is still attached to Yeet, but it took a lot of damage right there. I forgot you guys are higher level and you guys can do scary damage now.
We're not have this thing surgically removed from my left cheek.
All right. It is its turn, so it is going to do what the other one did to pivot. So it's going to do its blood drain to you.
Fort, was it? You said?
Yep, fortitude save.
I got a 12 on the die, 20 flat.
All right, so you're only going to take 6 points of damage. And then you're going to be fatigued for 2 rounds.
What does fatigue do? Can I put... All right, first take care of damage.
That's that thing's turn. This next one is going to it's going to attempt to bite Pivot because man, he looks delicious.
They're right. Very tasty. Oh, I've been forgetting something. It hasn't mattered, but I've been forgetting that my armor has the aversion coding, so I get a +2 bonus against bite attacks specifically because actually I taste bad.
Oh
my
yeah.
My armor has that stuff that they put on Switch cartridges.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Right.
That's why they never taste good when I try to eat them. That's going to be a 28 KAC. I don't know what your KAC is at. Or
yeah, that destroys me.
Okay.
My KAC right now fatigued is 14.
Okay, so this
I
one's
have
gonna.
level 3 armor.
You need an upgrade. Maybe hold off
I
on the
know,
Mark
that's the
II
next
upgrade.
No. I'm buying the Mark II
Good thing I
upgrade.
need armor, and I'm at
I gain entropy points when I take damage.
So this thing, it does grab you. I'm assuming.
For sure. I am now
And-
grabbed and fatigued.
And so it's gonna bite you. You're gonna get double fatigued.
I don't like that.
This is just
That's not
11
enough.
points of damage.
Oh, that's not
Uh,
enough to give me an entropy point. That's
Sorry,
1 point shy of giving me an entropy point.
I rolled low. It is Magus' turn though.
Maybe it's my turn, you say. I am going to look between the two targets. I'm going to. I guess I'm just going to shoot the one on Yeet with another improved get 'em. Not. Yeah, not going to burn the resolve point on this one. So just going to do one shot with that. It's 16 on the die for a total of 26.
That'll hit.
All right, that's 7 points of cold damage.
It's chilly.
And then I'm going to pull a grenade out of my pocket, and that'll be my turn.
Oh, that's a bad sentence. Pivot, it's back to you. This thing, you have a different one in a different spot now.
Oh no!
Yeah, the
Are
one
there
that,
contractors
the
in
one
the area, or is he just throwing?
there's one of them's dead, right?
Yeah, the one that the first
yeah.
one that bit you
The
is
first
dead.
one that bit me. Okay.
Yeah, it's
I thought so, just double checking.
this one's dead.
Yeah.
That one's
Gonna
dead.
spend a move
This one's
action
alive.
to spend a move action to gain an entropy point, and then karate chop the one that's biting me.
All right.
My odds are not good. There's not get him on this one, right?
This one has not been got.
Nope, it's the one that's on is got.
Yeah.
One
No get
second
him,
off
no
the Yeet is got.
flanking. Big penalties to my attack roll. Let's go.
You got this. I believe in you.
I rolled an natural one.
Yeah, that one won't do it.
Oh no! It says on the die.
I have a graph for that.
You have a what for that?
I have a graph for that, and I keep forgetting I have it.
Oh, well, that doesn't really
I
help.
I have an ability. Wait, I have an ability. I always forget about this. The Demai have a thing where whenever there's an ally within 10 feet, I can once per day re-roll an attack roll or a failed saving throw.
Can I have all you guys roll to determine if you're actually Cole's ally?
Rude.
Is that a diplomacy check?
Or bluff?
Oh, bluff. Okay, hold on a second.
How much money you got in your pocket?
That's a 22
19
bluff.
EAC.
19 EAC is a hit.
Nice.
I want to say I rolled a 4 on the die for that bluff check, and I got a 22 total.
Almost minimum damage. 14 points of acid damage.
I think your
14.
minimum is higher than my maximum.
14. It's good this thing hadn't been hit yet.
Oh yeah, that's great.
That's it
Alright.
for you then?
Yep.
All right, yeet. You walked away from your camera, my bro.
Sorry, I don't even walk far. All right.
You're not grappled. You can move now.
Cool. I am
I
going
don't
to
mind
move.
moving.
I'm moving my mouse. I don't see my mouse moving. Okay.
Where do you want to move to? I can move you. You can
I'd
use
like-
arrows keys too.
I would just advise getting out of this blue circle.
Well,
Wait a minute. You didn't
I'd
tell
like-
anybody else that.
Well, to be fair, Pivot can't move.
to be
And
fair, I was carrying.
Needs
him,
entropy
and I'm
points. Give
usually
me
his
entropy
ride.
points. I need them. Please do at least 12 damage to me.
I can't do at least 12 damage, unfortunately. It's not that kind of grenade. I'll have mark
Is
one grenade.
this line ready?
What's your movement speed?
I have 40 feet of movement.
Okay, yeah, that would have been good. Just double
and
checking.
I'm right on his shoulder, so I'm still there.
Oh no, I have 45 feet of movement. I'm sorry.
You get a lot of movement for how big you are.
I have a lot
Long
of
legs.
graphs, my friend.
Yeah, that's I would say one line between the two of them. I don't like that. You are probably gonna get some attack of opportunities though as you move, one from each of them.
Okay.
I think they would have to let go of the grab of me to AoE.
The one would for sure. You're right. Would I roll? Okay, I have just had one of those moments. Math is hard. 23, is that your KAC +4?
Yeah.
Because that would stop you from moving because it would grab you.
I fucking hate you.
Can it do that as part of the AOL?
It's just part of its attack. It's not a special ability. It's just a standard attack.
All right.
All right. Well, move me back to wherever you want to fucking move me.
I'm sorry, Clue.
Yeah. All right.
And Mages is still with you.
Yep.
And I rolled a 1 on the dice, so fuck it. I don't do anything.
I mean, we have a session reroll we could give you right now for that attack.
Do it.
I haven't
Yeah.
thought that yet, have I? Nope.
You are going to take 11 points of bitey mosquito damage.
Okay. Note to self: buy a jetpack.
Force souls. It's all about the force souls.
All right. Well, it's going to be round 3 now.
All right.
The dead one is still dead. And it is now
good.
Danger's turn.
All right. So he'll go ahead and try to shuffle on.
His mortal coil.
No, he's gonna try not
Dang
to do
it.
that actually.
Oh man.
He's gonna shimmy on over here.
He's going to shimmy off his mortal coil.
No.
The most embarrassing way to die is shimmying off your mortal coil.
Yeah, I got
no
this
one's
grenade
supposed to see that.
position to where you can hit the one next to pivot and not get hit by it when it goes off.
Yeah, you could probably get here if you went like this way. I don't think you'd provoke going that way.
Okay.
And now you're still flanking.
Yeah.
It would have to drop its grab to provoke anyway, but
okay. Perfect. Then
it's hungry.
Well,
Aren't there dozens of kaiju right over there? Why are you coming to attack us when there's dozens of kaiju?
it's a good point.
It's
Your
actually
primary food source is over there.
actually hundreds of kaiju.
Hundreds of kaiju. No, I like mine better. Dozens of kaiju.
All right.
Oh no!
New Valor is gonna
both
die.
are correct.
Oh
Wow.
no!
Did we
Oh, no.
all 3 roll nat 1s? That's fucked.
Again, we have a session reroll them that you're welcome
We're not
to use.
using them on mosquitoes. We're not. I didn't know if you heard me when I was screaming in my kitchen. We're not
Didn't.
using them on fucking mosquitoes.
I did not hear you say that.
No.
I respect that.
To be fair, that's pretty far. But
As Danger
No.
misses with the clipboard, you guys hear over your intercoms, "Omen Squad, where are you at? Are you still making your way? We're running out of time here."
It's been 12 seconds. 18 seconds.
So I'm just really needy as Raptor turns off the comms. And then the one that's next to Clue is going to attempt to drain blood on Clue again since he's grappling Clue. Ooh, max damage. It's gonna be 17 points of damage. Fort save for half.
Okay. 11.
Okay, so you're gonna take 17 points of damage, and you are fatigued still for 4 rounds. I think
Makes sense.
you technically would have been double fatigued, but I think it just renews for 4 rounds. I don't think it stacks a
that's
shitty way.
More accurate of the Yeah, it doesn't. To my knowledge, it's always
It's not.
just.
I don't think
you
it's
take the more.
additive. Yeah.
Damn.
17, you said though.
Yeah, 17.
Kind of blanked out there.
So when I critted this one, it's unfortunate because my hand's off the chest piece. But when I'm making a ranged attack with my melee weapon with that revelation, I use my charisma for damage instead of strength. So that'd be -2, with my charisma being 1 lower than my strength.
Are you just telling me to add more hit points?
I
Wait,
am, but
wait.
it's really unfortunate that
Now,
my
you
hand's
add
off
your
the chest.
charisma in addition to your strength.
No,
Yeah.
I use my charisma instead of my strength, because the benefit is I get to make ranged attacks with my melee weapon. But I don't use my strength modifier. I use my charisma.
So, do you want to be people's friends?
I do, which is why I'm specifying my hand's totally way off the chest piece.
Okay.
What ability is this?
It's weapon orbit, a revelation.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna change its damage just for your sake.
Well, I want to
You know
remind you
what?
because I
am
don't.
gonna
Clue will
just
track you
go ahead and
down.
push you.
I just don't want to be cheated. More than I want friends, I would want to not cheat a game. So
Yeah,
I
It's fine.
respect it.
It's fine.
I respect it.
yeah. Pretty soon you're gonna start talking about how you don't think unions are worth it.
okay, then
Whoa,
look for
whoa, whoa,
where I'm fucking buried.
Whoa. Security,
Alright.
man.
That's an imposter.
Once you chill the fuck out.
That's how I can know it's always the real game. I'll just start talking about unions. Magus, it's your turn.
All right. Cool. Mage is gonna hop down off of Yeet's back and mosey over to here.
Oh man, it'd be really rude of me to try to take an AOO on you.
Yeah, what, you want to try?
I'm gonna try actually,
All right, that's fine.
because it's no longer grappling Yeet. So,
That's fair. That's fair.
does a 20 hit your KAC?
On the money.
All right, you're not grappled, but you are gonna take some damage as it bites you.
I need to pick up
Point
mobility.
of order.
14 points of damage.
Okay.
It wouldn't have another reaction unless it says it does, right?
It just went.
Yeah. Because actually we set on your turn, not start of combat or start of the
Yeah.
round. But yeah, and then I'm going to throw my grenade at like this intersection right where that D8 is sitting right now, and that will hit both of them and pivot and unfortunately yeet. So I need reflex saves from those.
You mean to do a what?
A reflex save.
A what?
Reflex.
23.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna give you my reflex. There's a +1 to whatever
Oh,
this
wait, hold on a
is.
I did hit it, by the way. I
Oh,
rolled
it's a
14
3 on the dice. I got a 4. Thanks.
What's the DC I'm looking for?
I'm taking away your grenades.
15.
Okay, well they both save.
All right.
As do I.
So
don't.
it's gonna be a D10 electricity and fire damage. I rolled a 10, so
Cool.
that's 5 points to your one but yeet. Actually, hold on a second. Can I put the thing here to
Yeet's not having a good time, guys. You guys gotta stop picking on Yeet. He's gonna start throwing the rock at everybody.
and then as a move action, I'm going to burn a resolve point and
Good news is I just found out how to be the top scorer in Omen Squad.
get them on everything. So that's going to be a +2 to hit and damage on both these guys here. After
Oh,
the
yeah.
fact.
Just murder everybody else in Omen Squad.
And that was my turn.
Pivot. It's to you, my friend.
What did this one do on its last turn? I feel like I spaced out or something for a second. The
The
one
one-
that was biting me. Did it drain? It didn't drain me?
It did. Yeah, I believe it did.
Did that happen? I don't remember. I didn't roll a fortitude save. Did I?
You did.
Am I
think
losing
you
my mind?
I think you failed it.
Did I skip it?
I think you skipped it this time.
Maybe I skipped my own bug. All right, it's gonna try to. Was it grappling you?
It was grappling me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it'll do that. Sorry. Because I did the other one that was grappling yeet. All right.
Right.
So that'd be 15 points, fort save for half, and then
26 fort save.
so it's 7 points of damage, and then fatigued for 1 round because I rolled a 1.
So it just re-upped the fatigues.
Yeah. All right.
Because the other fatigues went away already. Okay.
Wow.
right,
Wait.
um,
Congratulations
So
for
I'm no
being
longer
honest.
grabbed.
You're no longer grabbed.
Going to I'm just gonna punch it.
You're gonna punch it.
Punch
Wow.
it real good.
So
14 against
brave.
the AC.
Is that including get him
14? That is including the
and
get 'em.
flanking?
Oh no, that is not including the flanking. So 16.
16 is a miss to punch.
Yeah. Move action. Give myself another entropy point. That'll be it.
Cool. Yeet, it's your turn. You are not grappled. You are fatigued.
Oh, wait, move action. Raise my shield. Sorry.
Okay.
It does not have a reaction.
It does not have a reaction. It already used its reaction, so you could move.
No, it's just right there. I'm gonna full
Yeah.
attack it.
That also is a strategy.
Yep. You get a +2 from get him and +2 on your damage as well.
Okay, first one was another 3 on the die, so that's not gonna do it. Probably. So I'm sorry. It's +2 from get him this time.
Yep. And then
All
plus
right.
2 to damage also.
The -4. Like I said, a 17 to hit CAC.
17 is a miss.
I missed on both. Yeah, I rolled poorly. I hate this dice.
And you huck it into the garbage can and grab a new one.
Yep.
So top of round 4 now. That one's dead. Danger, it's your turn. The one in front of you is still in front of you.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and full attack again. Let me just make sure that I have the it looks like 30.
Yeah, it's
Beat
it's a
him.
large creature, so
Yeah.
it should be good.
So I will start. Is there a way I could tell? I have my suspicions the one that I critted is close to dead, because I'd want to kill one before moving to the next.
Roll me just a quick free perception check.
That's very gracious. Because I actually have a bonus in that, unlike life science. Hell yeah.
You perceive that the one next to Yeet is bleeding more than the one next to you.
Okay, so I'm going to focus my clipboard that direction. I know that's the one that's get-emsed.
They're both
Right.
get them.
Oh, they're both?
Yeah,
Okay,
everything
that's
is
cool.
everything right now is get-emmed. Even you.
Okay.
He's-
Whoa.
He turned into Oprah at this level. It's,
Everybody
Yeah, a little
gets to get him.
Your God.
look underneath your seat. That's,
That's why
right.
That's why they hit so often because I get them too.
All
You
right,
just
so
roll a 19.
I did roll a 19.
Go fuck yourself.
So 19 bludgeoning with the +2 and 8 electricity.
That's
Here you go.
23 total.
No.
24 total.
No.
19 plus 8.
27.
27.
Oh my gosh. It is still alive.
Damn it. All right. So here comes the next attack at a -2. Yeah, there it is.
That's fine. You won't be mad at this one because it looks very close to dead, guys.
All right. That's what I got.
It is so close to dead that it is actually going to try to bite and grab Yeet again.
Yep.
Oop, that's a nat 20.
Yep.
You can't be critically grabbed, but this does have a bleed effect. So
Can
that's
I
that's not-
spend a resolve point to make it regular hit instead?
Yeah.
How?
Yeah, do it.
Starfinder Enhanced, they added extra uses for resolve points. One of them includes spend a resolve point. I spend 2 resolve points, so it's not a critical hit.
Kay always remembers their Starfinder Enhanced rules, and some of them I really hate.
Yep.
You are supposed to pick that at like the beginning of the day or whatever.
Yeah, totally
like,
pick it at the beginning of the day.
which enhanced resolve usage you get.
All right. Well, instead, it's only going to do 10 points of damage to Yeet instead of what it was going to do.
Either way, it puts me into hit points. If it makes you happy.
And it's still grabbing you. So you are grabbed again. You don't start bleeding though, so that's nice.
All
I
right.
got that going for me.
Burn a lot of resolve points. All right.
So
Thank
the
you.
other one is going to turn around and try to bite Danger because Danger has been doing a lot of damage. And it's going to try to bite Danger twice.
How rude.
Yeah. So the first one is going to be, I'm assuming, a hit.
That's
20 something.
Yeah. 20 is going to do it.
All right. And then the second hit. It's a 22 on the second hit.
I do have DR2 right now.
Oh, okay. Well. That's going to be 27 points of damage.
27 total.
Yep, as it bites you twice.
Okay.
Was the first one? I'm really struggling with math tonight, guys. 23. Is that your KAC plus 4?
No.
Okay, so it does not grab you, but it does bite you twice. All right, Magus, it's your turn.
All right, cool. I am able to use my inspiring combo once again. This time I'm going to use an inspiring boost on Yeet. So Yeet, you are going to get 17 stamina points back.
Hell yeah.
And I am just going to shoot the one on him. Unfortunately, I don't have any get him for this one. That's going to be a 14 on the die plus 8. So 22 against the AC.
That'll hit.
8 points of cold damage.
It had 1 hit point left.
All right. One down, two down, one to go. That's my whole turn.
All right. Pivot, it's to you. There's still one left, and it looks pretty fresh, honestly. You guys have not hit this one a whole lot.
Yeah.
And I get to use that not next round, but the round after. Sweet.
Flanking, but no get 'em, correct?
Correct.
Correct. Yeah.
All right.
Can't do two improvs until level 10, unfortunately.
Yeah. It's gonna try to punch him.
Wish I could solve my
18.
problems in life with punching.
18 against EAC. That's including flanking.
18 against EAC is a hit.
Nice. I've rolled a 2 or 1 on the D6 every single time except for this last roll. 18 points of damage, acid damage.
All right. Doing math.
And then and I'm still fatigued, right?
I believe so. It's not been. I think you might have one more round left.
Yeah, I think I have one more round.
Or this was your last one? I can't remember.
I think it goes away on their next turn. But okay, and then move action to just align my shield.
All right. Yeet, it's your turn. The one that was biting you is now dead. Also, just to make sure no one has hurt feelings, these are not kaiju. They don't go on the scoreboard.
Oh, I wasn't concerned about it.
Oh,
are they animals?
No,
Do they count as
I'm
animals?
just
They are
frustrated.
animals.
Believe that I am
can talk to
ineffectual in this combat. When I
What are you
should be
gonna
good
say
at
to 'em?
smashing
What are you gonna say to
a
these?
Nothing.
mosquito with a
Nothing.
rock?
I'm not gonna. I just can.
So
Or do they have an
is
intelligence
it
score of 1 or 2?
on somebody currently?
Nope. It's just buzzing in between Magus, or not Magus, Pivot and Danger.
All right, I'm gonna throw my rock out. Nat 20. Holy shit! What the fucking roller coaster is this? What is happening? What is even
The emotions.
happening?
The emotions are hitting. Yeah, and that 20 will hit unless you like want to re-roll it with your guys' weekly re-roll.
You know what? I say you re-roll it. You could get a 25.
You know what the hell? Yeah, let's just do it. Let's go for it.
You said it. You said it, so you have to do it.
Anyway, hang on, I need more.
This thing's only been hit like once or twice now, so maybe 3 times at the most. It is still pretty fresh.
Well, it's not going to be so fresh. Let's see, 5, 10, an 8, 18, 21, plus 20 bludgeoning. That's 41 bludgeoning.
Holy shit!
fuck yeah.
Damn.
It's wavers in the midair as any mosquito would when it gets hit by a fucking rock. It is still alive though. And now we are going to round 5. This one's dead. Danger, it's your turn.
He's full action swatting this thing. Okay, miss. And 21 KAC.
21 KAC will be a hit. This might be the end of this one.
15 bludgeon. 8 electricity.
It had 12 hit points left, so it drops to the ground also.
Let's move.
And
we'll
as
deal
it
with my malaria later.
as it drops to the ground, you guys hear over the intercoms, you hear the voice of one of the guardians. The first wave, they're entering the orb's range. We'll try to drive them back. And you just hear static for a little bit of time. And you guys remember that the Guardians have orbs that can like physically control kaiju almost.
How far is the train station from here?
It's a little bit. And then after a little bit of time,
you mean like feet?
I mean, I can measure it, but I'm not going to. You hear
Throw
another.
inches.
You hear the other Guardian, Zupisha, pop up. They're not stopping. The orbs aren't working at all. And then we end combat here. As you guys can keep moving, I'm gonna move you guys. Kill these bugs so they don't take up space on the map.
Real quick, as we keep moving, how is everybody doing on stamina right now?
I'm almost wiped except for that 17 you gave me, and I'm 8 points into my health, but I'm fine. Let's go.
I'm a little above half stamina left.
Yeah,
So
same.
Again, yeah. Are you guys like gonna post up and do anything, or are you guys just gonna keep rolling?
No.
We don't.
We'll keep rolling, but I will give Danger and Pivot both an inspiring boost as well, so they also get 17 more stamina points back. So just give a quick little top off with that.
That's so nice of you.
That puts me at 56 out of 72.
You guys keep moving down the not hallway, this streets, and you guys get basically down to here. There's this tank in the road, and we're gonna stop you there again. Why is my
facing off with the sports car there?
hold on, my as you guys come up here, there appears to be a traffic jam stuck here, as some cars have kind of pushed and pinched another car together.
Am I still
And there's-
fatigued?
It probably would have worn off by now, depending on how fast you run. It was only like 12 seconds of fatigue at most.
It's been more than that.
You could at least like pause for a few seconds to get your breath back.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you guys come here, there is you see a couple military vehicles that have kind of blocked the way. There's some bunch of civilians running around. You guys don't see the occupants of these military vehicles, or maybe they abandoned them in their haste. So what do you guys want to do?
Is it big enough for Yeet to like at least climb on top of?
The one right in front of you is like a proper tank. You could easily climb on top of it.
Sorry, I'm still looking at the intersection that we were just fighting.
If you click your icon on the left, it should zoom you to wherever I move you. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I just hadn't done it yet.
So you said the police vehicle and the tank here are empty, and the vehicles here are all empty, or
there's some random civilians running around like shouting, like, you know, if you ever drive upon like a car accident, that's kind of what happened. But there's no.
So it's empty.
You don't see any
in it?
NVDF personnel inside these military vehicles.
Let's go. Let's take this motherfucker. We're gonna have May just pilot this thing.
Drive us to the train, or drive us straight, because the train would still be faster, right?
The train will definitely be faster. Yeah. It's like a
but
high
train. Where is that? Like, how far is the train?
Plow through, knock the cars in the intersection out of the way.
Yeah.
You guys are
the way a bit.
You guys are like 2 blocks away from the train right now, so I mean, not that far.
We're 2 blocks. Well, that's fucking unnecessary. Yeah, that's fucking superhero movie shit.
Mage is gonna clamber up on top of the little military vehicle here, and once again activate his voice amplifier. So those little speakers pop out again. His microphone's there. It's like, attention civilians, we are Omen Squad of the NVDF. We are attempting to get to our mech so we may keep you safe from the kaiju. Please evacuate the area and head to the nearest shelter immediately. Abandon your vehicles and move to the nearest shelter immediately. I repeat, we are Omen Squad of the NVDF trying to get to our mechs, and you need to clear the area now. Please report to the nearest shelter. We will keep you safe.
Roll me
You
an
do have to go
athletics
home and you
check
can't stay here.
as you climb over these vehicles and stuff.
You can't go home, and you can't stay here.
Well, that's going to be a 4 on the die for a total of 3.
Whoop.
Rip,
Okay.
rip.
So that's
I mean,
not
you were
good.
bound to fuck up.
You kind of
eventually.
face plant into it a little bit. So you just kind of fall back down next to it and shouting from the ground. The people are sort of scattering, but you guys still have to get over the vehicles.
Oh, so that's a 22 on the diplomacy check to get them to, hey, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, they move more or less.
Yeah, then
I mean, just climb up on me, and
Yeah.
I'll just
look at
I'll
you.
just
Like,
stabber
can you
over
just like
all of
toss me over? Yeah.
I absolutely can do that. I can throw all of you.
Just gently, just not
Maybe
hard.
throw
Not
all
like
of
don't
I
throw like
didn't
the rock.
say
Don't throw
nobody
the rock,
said
just
gently.
gently
Nobody said
toss.
gently.
Just gently toss.
Kobe.
Not a rock. Just gently.
Yeah, I mean, Yeet's big enough he can kind of get over this little hazard, like walking over these vehicles pretty easily on his own.
I
What
literally
about
have a feat that I can throw all of you though.
pivot and danger? Do you guys are gonna have to clamber over these vehicles to get around them, or do some other
like
clevers?
Hurl
parkour
ally.
over it. Is it just a climb check?
Athletics is what it says.
Athletics. Okay.
Yeah.
I can
8 on the
throw
die,
you
but
up
that's still a
to
19.
60 feet.
Right.
Plus
Hey,
an additional 5
19?
feet if you're my
You guys
bonded
are-
partner. Yeah. So 65 feet for you. I can throw you just like my rock.
Yeah,
guys are-
no, not like the rock. Just gently.
Good.
No, just like the rock.
No. This is
Can
not
you
a rock.
guys roll me another perception check as you guys get over this last blockade of cars?
It's gonna be
27.
22.
Perception. 23.
Pretty much all of you notice right here next to Clue, the ground is like starting to like bubble up, like next to Yeet, sorry, starts to bubble up like there's something cracking up from underneath the street.
That's
Is there
not good.
anything I can
Something's
roll to know
bubbling
what's
up
going on?
in the asphalt.
Yeah, like you see, like something's raising up from under the ground. You see this the asphalt starting to crack and splinter.
No.
So why don't you guys
science?
all give
And
me
then
an
that part of
initiative
Fallout
check?
4, and we're gonna have to fight a Deathclaw right here. God damn it.
Yeah, can I
Yeah.
roll a death claw check? Is there a death claw check
yeah.
I can roll?
You can actually roll your Fallout check.
Yeah.
Anyone should have taken
Oof.
Fallout lore.
I got an 11 on my die. So if you roll,
I got an 8. So
All right,
we're
so
gonna
you
take
get
your
an
11.
That puts me at 15 for initiative.
All right, so Magus is at 15, Heat's at 11, Danger's at a 6. What did Pivot get?
17.
I'm so pleased that you remembered
17.
my fucking bomb
High
draft,
initiative
because
roll
I completely
for-
forgot until you
Yeah,
said.
I'm glad I remembered it this time too.
Da-da-da-da.
A quick
Pivot.
question too. What
Mages.
I remember there was a discussion about we weren't able to bring all of our weapons, but I also remember insisting I was bringing my whip, but I don't remember if I was like overruled by the GM or not.
I don't
We
think I
have
would have.
all our weapons.
Yeah, you would have had your like gear basically.
They just told me I wasn't allowed to bring my rock, but I always have my rock. So
So as you guys sit
I
here,
very like the rock.
the cement and asphalt erupts as you see a large creature clamber out, disturbed by the all the noise, basically. You see this guy here next to Clue.
Also, I may just want to move it away from where it was coming up
Rocky
and got further
boy.
away.
We can a box. Can I throw this guy? I'd like to throw this guy. I'd like to attune to this guy for 10 minutes. Yeah, you know what I mean?
I'll hold him down. You
could throw him so hard.
Throw him in a kaiju later.
Look back at the thing. Like, probably should have stayed back there to use that on this thing.
I'm gonna attune to you so hard.
Pivot, it is your turn up first as this large creature pops up next to you. Next to y'all, I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna pretty much like beeline it to get into a flanking position. I will provoke from it.
Hasn't had a turn yet.
No, you won't. It doesn't have a turn. It's still trying to get out of the dirt.
Oh, I wasn't sure if it like popping out counted.
No.
But okay, I'll take it. As I run, I'm going to pull out my whip and I'm gonna try to trip it so that it's like prone, knock it prone.
I don't like that.
I have to remember all of my ridiculous modifiers to trip. Hold on. 4 from improved combat maneuver, 2 from the trait, and then 2 from the hindering fusion. Right? Or is it just 1 from the hindering fusion? Yeah, just 1 from the hindering fusion. So plus 7. Okay. And then flanking plus 9. All right.
Nice. That's a good
24 against EAC with a 7 on the die.
Yeah,
I mean,
baby.
24 against EAC hits.
All right.
But is it enough to trip?
Plus,
oh yeah,
plus
sorry.
8.
Yeah, that's plus 8. Yeah, sorry. EAC plus 8.
It's not KAC plus 8.
No, EAC. EAC plus 8.
It's also not EAC plus 8.
Ah, boo.
Is it off by 2?
Right. Was it 22 total, you said?
I gotta do the math again. I rolled a 7. 15.
Because he does have flanking.
24.
Nope, not off by plus 2.
All right.
Them's the breaks. 7 on the die.
Yep. Not a good roll.
It's been a swingy night, that's for sure. I don't know that we're gonna get to those kaijus tonight.
Yeah,
no. Raptor, I gotta be honest with you. If we don't roll above a 10, we might not do that.
That was it for pivot then.
Yep.
All right. So it's its turn. It does not like how you tried to hit it, so it will take a big, very beefy hit at you.
Yeah, do it.
This honestly is probably an auto hit.
I meant to roll a mysticism to identify it too.
Oh yeah, you can go ahead and do that. I'm gonna let go of this dice. It doesn't count.
Okay. 17 to identify it.
I never remember identify rules.
If it's a common, 10 plus 1.5 to CR. Rare is 15 plus 1.5 CR. Very common is 5 plus 1.5 to CR.
Wait, what's your total?
17.
Yeah, you know what it is. It's an earth elemental.
Yeah, does it have does it have any like resistances? Or do I not know?
It would have elemental bullshit. If you know what those are. Elemental immunities.
Yeah, but I don't know of any specific ones that this might have.
You would know that it doesn't have anything specifically outside of the elemental. But
okay.
This isn't gonna be that bullshit, is it?
Yeah. This won't be fun for you guys because elementals are unflankable.
They're also immune to critical hits.
Yeah. All right. So it's going to attack Pivot, who tried to trip it. It's gonna hit you
Mm-hmm.
with a slam attack.
All right.
I'm very sorry for the amount of damage I'm about to do.
Even them entry points.
That's 24 bludgeoning damage as it slams you.
All right. As a reaction, I'm gonna reduce that. I'm gonna
Okay.
spend one enter. Oh wait, no, then I can't gain an enter boost. Nope. All right, I'm gonna take it. All right.
It is Magus' turn.
All right. This is not gonna be good.
Yeah, I should just be real mean and take full attacks every round because I'm almost always guaranteed to hit.
The good news is
Really?
your acid should help considerably, I would think.
Let's still make it flat-footed. All right, I think what I'm going to do this round is Mage is going to stay right where he's at, even though it's probably going to go real bad. He is going to point at the rock elemental and yell, "Get him!" to give everybody a +2 on the hits against this thing. And then,
If you throw another grenade at me,
right.
I'm
Hey,
going to
he
step
did
on
give you stamina points back.
I'm going to step on it.
That's weird. Well, I have to look something up real quick.
It's kind of rude to do on your own turn.
Yeah, I know. Sense dependent has auto visual elements, blind sight or hearing. That's kind of effective for the target. Okay, yeah, they can hear me. Cool. And then I'm going to clever feint it by shouting at this thing. Hey, Rocky. Your mama was
He looks at
so easy. She was practically made out of graphite. And I'm going to attempt a buff check on this guy.
What?
Hold me back.
What's my buff
Hold me back.
Wait, did that make sense?
Andrew, hold me
I
back.
did not.
Don't worry about
I'm
it.
gonna murder him.
That's going to be a 27 against.
Talk about my mama.
Trick attack it?
No, for a bluff.
Oh, is that the same thing as trick attack, basically?
No, it's 10 plus its sense motive. Hold on.
No. Fucking rock elemental. You think it actually has sense motive?
10 plus their sense motive, or 15 plus 1.5 for the CR, whichever is greater.
15 plus a number is. What would you roll?
27.
It meets.
Cool. So that is now going to be flat-footed until the end of my next turn.
I don't like that.
So it is +2 from get him and flat-footed.
I don't like that.
I'm gonna trip them.
That's my whole turn.
I'm gonna do it on my
I'm
next
gonna
turn,
trip him.
and then you can try to beat them down with the extra bonus from the being prone too.
It's flat-footed, and did you get him also?
Yep.
Okay, man, that's not cool.
So basically, I just gave everybody a +4 to hit this thing.
Yeah.
If you delay and then let me try to trip it, then you'll get another bonus of it being prone if I succeed. Just saying.
Yeah, but then they don't get their turn at all because
Yeah, we do.
What?
no,
I'm saying delay
they
till
lose this
after-
whole round. They won't get 2 turns
What?
next time because if they delay until after you go again, they're going to lose this whole round of actions.
Yeah, but it's a circle. They're not. I guess.
Yeah, as
But
long
if
as
you and if you delay, that resets your initiative to right after Cole, so you all go
yeah, but
faster.
it doesn't matter because I mean, if Cole was after the Earth Elemental, I wouldn't want to delay. but he goes before it, so it's just a matter of turn order at that point.
Yeah, you
I'm-
guys
I'm-
would just shift and turn order to be right after Cole.
No, I was just looking at it as like you guys wouldn't get any actions this turn, and so you would be able to start your
It would
combat until
basically,
next round.
it would just mean you wouldn't, but yeah, I mean, you would theoretically lose an action, but also at the same point,
If you're
You
tallying
won
by
it?
the enemy, you
Yeah.
don't get behind him.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
But you guys
No,
are
the
also
losers are
fighting
round. Let's just-
one enemy, and you have
You can also just hit it. You can also just hit it. It's fine.
Yeah, just hit
it.
It's just a suggestion. We talked previously
I'm gonna
about
do.
doing more
All right,
delaying.
I don't know why I'm like
readying.
waiting for danger to go because it is my turn.
it is Yeet's turn. Yes.
So I got a 15 on the fucking die for a boxing match. I'm just gonna fucking try to crack this motherfucker.
Hmm.
10.
What's your bonus on that? 15.
So
10?
25.
20. That will be a hit.
I'm using the wrong mouse. That's why I can't fucking find my sheet.
I always forget that you have two computers there.
Yeah, I have to. I'm barely hanging on by the threadiest of threads.
Sorry,
when it
this is
comes
a
to
big
whole
map too. It
operation.
probably doesn't help.
Yeah, I can barely get this fucking my mouse to even register that like I can operate on this other computer.
Sorry.
Anyway, it is what it is. Oh, I was supposed to be doing a plus 11 damage this whole time. Fuck me. All right. I don't know why I'm rolling that dice. I've already rolled those dice. Ooh, nice.
Don't forget the +2 from get him.
Oh, he hits.
I got a
Yeah.
it's 5 16 18 bludgeoning.
18 bludgeoning. It has been bludgeoned. The rock. You bludgeoned the rock.
I
Huh,
bludgeoned the
that's-
rock.
That's weird.
In the Johnson.
I am a rock. I am a stone giant.
Rock
fighting
bludgeon.
a rock elemental.
You're a
Oh.
stone giant fighting a
Earth elemental.
stone giant. He's made of stone and he is giant. That's it for Yeet. Move into danger.
I will delay until.
Sorry, Yeet. Were you all done?
Yeah, I don't want to leave flank. I mean, flanking doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, I guess. So I will move over closer to, and then get out of the way of danger a bit that way.
Like you want to move like, oh, that way? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, did it do it? Yeah, finally. Okay.
Yep.
Perf.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and wait till Cole has gone.
Okay. I'm gonna
Alright.
shift you around real quick. Apply turn order. It is now round 2. And pivot is up.
All right. So there's flat-footed and +2 get.
Yep.
So yeah, gonna try to trip again. 18 on the die, so I do. I don't want to do the math. I got a plus a lot. Plus
You hitting EAC?
EAC +8. I'm getting like 35, somewhere around
Right.
like 35.
It's tripped.
As I do so, as a reaction, I'm going to spend an entropy point to do an amount of damage equal to my con mod plus my level. So 11 points of bludgeoning damage as I slam it to the ground.
I don't like that. 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
I love that shit. What's your problem with it exactly?
That was my new level 6 Vanguard discipline. Harder They Fall is the name of it.
I mean, it falls pretty hard.
I love that
so-
movie too. It's great. It's a great movie. You
Problem
got that
with
guy
this,
from Atlanta being a hardcore badass.
now harder for me to hit it.
And then move action for
Learn
just
to
a line my
punch.
shield.
Be a little
It'll
guy
probably
with
get
a
up
punch.
on its turn.
It'll be adorable. We'll get you to punch real hard. That's
likely
gonna
to
be our
break-
arc for you.
More likely to break
Just
my
teach
hand
you-
punching that thing. Let's face it. God, knife.
Teaching you how to
All right.
punch.
Danger, it's your turn.
I'm having I kind of got kicked out of the map,
Existential
but
crisis.
I'm not sure.
Yes.
Get him in
And
prone.
flat-footed.
And flat-footed. And you're like 10 feet away.
Okay, sick. Is flat-footed.
Flat foot is -2 to its
Yeah,
AC.
so I'm
It
gonna
has
go ahead and
you get a
enter
+4
graviton
bonus on
mode,
melee
and,
attacks. When it's prone.
I don't know if this. I think this is still a melee attack, even though I'm making it at range with weapon orbit. Nope, sorry, it's a ranged attack. So do I just want to go up there and
Yeah, get in there.
because prone is a penalty to melee. Yeah, I'm gonna wait in and
I don't think we flat
make
footed
one
prone.
attack.
No, I mean, you have a. If you attack it while it's in melee, you get the bonus. It has a -4 against melee.
Right, but I wanted to do my ranged attack thing that I can do, but I'm actually just
Which
gonna
would
close.
give it a.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna close into melee, and then I can't. My tail spire's fucking up right now, so I'm just gonna roll a physical die.
I'll move you up.
That's a 30 to hit,
That will hit.
Okay.
I don't like that.
and then I need some D6s and a D4.
I've got some. Do you want them?
Yeah. Can you FedEx them?
I don't know if FedEx is going to be fast enough. Let me get the
Drop those
USPS
right
on this.
over.
So that's gonna be. Sorry, I don't know why I rolled 2 dice.
Get a bike messenger. You get a bike messenger.
That's 15 bludgeon, and I need a caltrop.
Fever.
6 electricity.
All right. You think this thing would be like immune to electricity because it's made of rock, but it's not.
I forgot to mention it is also entangled, which just means it moves at half speed.
Well, it's going to get up at half speed, so it stands back
For some
up.
strange reason,
Does that mean it's a
doesn't
full
provoke
action
in
to stand up?
Starfinder.
No, it does not mean it's a full action to stand up. It's still only a move action. That would be a good rule, though, but I don't like that rule. It's the GM. It's going to try to slam at pivot. And this will probably auto hit. That's going to be a 29.
Yep. That would crit in Tui.
Yep. So it's going to do 24 points of damage to pivot.
All right. We'll take it.
I wanted to do a full attack, but I didn't say it. But I'm just going to move the magus.
It had to stand up. That's why. That's why I tripped. I
Yep,
tripped so that you
that's
can't
right.
full attack.
You can't full attack.
Does
You're keeping me
Uh,
honest, even though I'm keeping myself honest.
I'm going to use my inspiring combo again to do an improved get 'em at shot as well as a regular attack. So have +2 on these.
Does standing provoke?
Oh,
Not
shit.
in
No.
Starfinder.
That's going to be
So
a 29 and a 26 against EAC.
Those both hit. You gonna do 6 damage to me?
No, I'm going to do 5 plus 3 and 4 plus 3. 15 points of cold damage. I think it was the best damage I rolled all night on this gun.
All right, it's got to chill.
That's my whole turn.
All right,
And everybody has a +2 to hit from get 'em, but no longer flat-footed.
It is Yeet's turn.
Okay. I'm going to full attack. Yes. 15 minus 4, 11, 22 to hit. KC.
22 meets.
All
So
right.
22
There's one.
beats.
5's not going to do it, though, to back it up. So let's go with that. Ooh. Just 12 bludgeoning this time around.
12 bludgeoning. Oops.
Got a 1 on the dice.
All right. It's mad about it.
I'm mad about it, to be honest.
All right.
I'm
Top
disappointed
of
with it.
round 3.
Really hoping that I did at least.
If someone was gonna blow up, now would be the round to do it. Pivot's turn.
I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna try to trip him again.
Stop it.
27 against EAC +8.
27 against EAC +8. Is this still flat-footed and get 'em?
No.
That was including the get 'em, and
Include
it's
'em?
not
Okay.
flat-footed.
Does not hit EAC +8.
Ah. Oh,
Yeah,
that's it.
22, I think, is our number.
You're
He
very
said.
close.
22 was the EAC number. I thought that was the KAC number. Okay. All right.
That is.
Yeah, I rolled a
KAC.
10 on the die.
I see you're right. 22 is the KAC. What was the total?
27.
Oh yeah, yeah. You can do damage.
No, it's either trip or nothing.
Oh, trip or nothing. That sucks butt.
That sucks
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
Sorry.
The damage is a reaction to successfully tripping.
That is
okay.
That is a non-fun butt sucking.
Yeah, I don't like that butt
situation.
sucking.
That's just combat maneuvers in this game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Danger.
I get a plus 17 on the roll.
It's almost like they need
So it's like I rolled a 10 on the die.
game.
If I would have rolled an 11 or higher, I would have succeeded. You know, it was a coin.
All right. I have to pee real fast, so you can roll your stuff and then tell me what happened. I can hear while I pee though.
Okay.
I'll keep you on.
I'll move back to the line of my shield.
Don't miss.
Oh shit. Got another nat 20.
Hell
yeah.
On my second
They're
attack.
immune to crits.
Oh yeah. Well.
Yep, they are.
shit.
Unfortunately.
But it hits. But it hits.
Shit on
It
my
definitely
balls.
hits.
Yep.
19 and get him +2.
Every time I
No,
find
just right. It's just
construct
to hit on this one.
of any kind,
Does it take like resolve point?
elemental or otherwise.
Yeah,
Right.
so
Like-
for me to do that, it's 1 resolve point, and I used 4 resolve points to my 8 earlier. I'm like, I think that's a good point to stop burning extra resolve points.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you should probably stop that. You
Check
might
that.
die.
I need extra resolve this next level up. That's probably my feet. I will burn them like a motherfucker. Especially saving Yeet and getting crit.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I don't know that we would have been any worse off than where we are now if my hit points had taken a little bit more of a toasting.
Which, if you want to look at those options they added to resolve points from enhanced, if you're on your FASA sheet, there's that resolve points.
I
tab.
always forget about them because they came out
Yeah.
so recently. Is the thing. Like, I know that they exist. I just always forget about that.
Like
shit.
you prepare one of these per day, one of each category per day, which is wild.
Yeah.
I would. If
I
we're
can just,
doing,
like-
I would always pick action boost. There's one, or no, I'm sorry, I'm combining with something from Starfighter Society. Never mind, forget me.
So you do 20 points of damage total at this thing.
19 bludgeon and 5 19 bludgeon and 5 electricity.
Okay. It is still a rock. It is now standing, so it can go and proceed with a full attack. The first one is going to go at pivots.
Stop trying to trip me.
Which is probably for sure gonna hit.
Yep.
Bad news.
For 1
Oh,
points of damage.
How much?
24.
24.
Mhm.
I'm gonna spend an entry point as a reaction to reduce it by 6, so 18.
And then it's gonna swing around and it's gonna whack at Danger for another hit.
Yep.
Goddamn.
I can't
Half-
give you guys
half
any more
of me is
stamina
hit points.
back, unfortunately.
And it's gonna hit Danger for 22 points of bludgeoning.
I don't think that we're supposed to have very much of anything when we get to this fight.
I can only give you guys stamina back once per 10-minute rest. So,
All right, it's Mage's turn.
all right. So my inspiring combo. When I do it, I roll a d10 and subtract my charisma modifier, and that's how many rounds until I can use it again. I rolled a 3 on that d10. My modifier is a 5. It's a minimum of 1 round. So can I use it again this round or is that next round?
Did you do it during last round?
Yes.
And it would be in.
It's a minimum of 1 round until I can use it again. So that's why I'm like, I'm not sure if that can.
Would it be the end of your round, or because it's? I guess I would say it counts, because it's. I would assume if you did it at your turn, 1 round would be the beginning of your turn, your next turn.
So I can use it
Right?
again now.
I think that would make sense, right? Maybe I'll stick with that.
That means I can use it now then.
Yeah.
Sweet. All right. Same thing as last time. Then I'm going to improve, get him shoot it, and regular attack shoot it. Wow, that's unfortunate. I got a 3 on both of my dice.
Do you have like a plus, 19?
No, unfortunately, with beginner I only have a plus 10.
Okay.
10.
Yeah, those are both miss.
Yeah, nope. I think that'll be my turn. Everybody enjoy your plus 2 to hit.
It's gonna go to Yeet. It is Yeet's turn to throw his big rock or smash his big rock or whatever he does with his big rock.
Well, no rock this time.
Oh.
Full attack, so. It's a 16 minus 4 plus 2. So plus 2, or minus 2, 14. 25 to hit.
25 hits. I'm
Okay.
trying to follow your math logic there. Was not.
I'm
helping
sorry.
me at all.
I'm slightly drunk and I'm eating cheese and I got confused.
Yeah, 25
Nat
hits.
1. Nat 1. I do not hit the second time. God damn it. God
All right.
damn it.
How much damage does your first hit do, though?
I do 16 bludgeoning.
Ooh. It is still upright, still a rock. We're gonna go to round 4 now.
Motherfucking nat 1.
And we're back to pivot at the top of round 4.
If it's gonna keep doing what he's doing. 18 on the die. For what? 35. Yeah, 35.
35
Against EAC plus 8.
Yeah, 35 is gonna do it. He tripped again. You
All
trip
right.
him.
Spend an entropy point as a reaction to do 11 points of bludgeoning damage on the way down.
All right. It don't like it.
And then as a move action, give myself another entropy point. Because that was my last one. And that's it.
Okay. Danger, it's your turn.
Okay. Yeah, just gonna keep trying to smash. Oh,
How's this
man.
thing looking?
14 bludgeon and 8 electricity. And then okay. So prone is I know he's get-emsed, so that brings it to a 20, and then I'm not exactly sure what prone does in this situation.
You get a +4. Well, I mean,
Oh,
it technically lowers its
It's a
AC by
-4,
4. Yeah,
yeah.
technically.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I think ineffective 24 is a hit.
And that first hit is like a 22 points of damage.
What was that?
Yes.
It was 14 and 8.
Okay. The first hit kills it.
Awesome.
Dope.
Let's move.
He lets out a shriek. It was going to run away as soon as it could anyway now because it doesn't want to actually be here. So it just bad luck, bad time.
Yeah. We can't let it out attacking civilians either. So
yeah, it drops to the ground with a cry as all of its rocks lose its magic and it crumbles to a bunch of pieces. And then you guys hear over the comm unit again, you hear Raptor's voice. They're at the holdfast perimeter. If the wall holds, we can drive them back and away from the city. It's holding so far. And then you hear over one of the broader frequencies in your guys' comm units, you just hear a bunch of cheering, and then you see overhead a bunch of jets fly over. And then you hear a different voice that you guys have not heard before popping over. This is Skywatch. We're standing by. We got eyes on the enemy. The enemy's airborne. Oh, they're going over the wall. And it's back to you guys as you keep making your way to the train.
yeah.
Their shit wrecked.
Making your way downtown. Bah, bah, bah. All right, I'm just going to move you guys to the train. There's nothing that happens as you guys get down to the train station.
Once we're on the train, I'm using a Serum of Healing.
You guys get to the train. There's a bunch of people on the train already. Like the train is packed full. How do you guys want to get yourself onto the train?
All right. I got this. Once again, May just activates his voice amplifier and is going to pull out his speakers to shout out over the crowd. Attention civilians of New Valor. This is Omen Squad with the NVDF. We need to get on this train so we can get our mechs and report to the wall to keep you safe. So kindly get off this train.
Hell no, I ain't getting off my seat. I've been waiting all day.
So kindly make space on this train and let us on board.
This ain't no subway if we don't get nobody
he's gonna
screaming back at him.
He's gonna repeat that a couple times.
Roll me a diplomacy check. I guess you're not really scary enough to intimidate, but so roll me a diplomacy check.
Can I
roll to aid?
Oh, damn. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you guys could roll aids.
I aid.
I aid.
I can aid with intimidate.
You could either aid also or just force your way onto this train.
Yeah, I will force my way because I have a thing.
You can just roll Yeah, athletics also helps.
Yeah,
you,
plow
you can have
through for
you can have a
athletics.
little circumstantial bonus for that.
Let's see. What does it say? 15 plus 1.5 creatures CR. So
They're civilians, so they're what, -1 CR.
Basically, so it's a 15.
all right, 24 to
Half
plow
CR
through.
in Starfinder. I
The
don't think it goes into the negatives.
yeah, the one lady that was like, I ain't getting up. You just like pick her up. You pick her up and put her on your lap, and she's like, "Oh, I guess I am getting up." And you guys are
by mosquitoes, and now you got an old lady in your lap. What are you doing tonight, bud?
you guys are able to get on the train.
I believe the term is sugar mama.
And the train starts it starts humming to life, and it takes off down the tracks, and then you hear over your guys' individual comm units popping up again. You hear Raptor's voice. It's as we feared right now. The orbs don't seem to be affecting them at all. Most of the colossi are bottlenecked at the wall. We can hold some of them here, but we've got flyers transporting other colossi over the holdfast. Skywatch can't shoot them all down, but by gods, they're going to try to. And then you hear a couple seconds later, you hear one of the Guardians, Hernora, popping up. The orbs won't work. I'm going in. And then you hear Zupisha also talking about back to Hernora, like, no, you don't do it. Don't. And then you hear another voice popping up that you guys have never heard before. Do you guys even know how to pilot one of these things? And then you hear them, the Guardians in unison saying, not really. And it's a couple minutes on the train ride. You guys potentially can take a short rest here.
What you got up on your Spotify?
Does anybody need a medicine check to cure wounds?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Right. I do get expertise on this. That is going to be a 26 for pivot. So you're going to get level plus my int back, which is +2. So you'll get 8 hit points back. Yeet.
Almost full.
That's also going to be enough for the same thing. 8 hit points back to Yeet. Does Danger need hit points?
No, he was just in the stamina still.
Cool.
I'm sorry. What did you say, Kay?
You get 8 hit points back.
Perf. That puts me topped up with a 10-minute.
All right. I have serums of healing if anybody needs them as well. I have 4 Mark 1s and 3
after
Mark
that,
2s.
I'm just down 2. I'm only down 2 hit points after that. So
I'll burn a Mark 1 on you. I have 4.
No, hold it. I've got 3 of my own. Hold it.
Not too bad. I already rolled it. Too late. You get 3 back. You're at full.
Thank you.
You only
as you guys ride along the train system, the rail system, you guys could potentially do some knowledge checks or professional Huskar checks, if applicable, about seeing which colossi are currently attacking the city, because you guys can look at the
life science really
feeds coming in.
Them.
You know, I got that professional Huskar with a 29.
I'll aid a life science.
I got a natural 20 on the life science.
Oh, well then.
With an 8, I think 40.
So
I
you guys,
I reach 40 if I get an 8.
Yeah, I'll try.
Yeah.
You guys see that there is a
I aid 19.
What appear to be a large variety of Dracogors, which are the radiation sucking things.
Are they
You
the
guys
ones
have
that are
already
flying?
Yep, they're flying. There are car cogs coming in, which those are the big King Kong ones.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Pivot, there is you recognize the name of one of these as It's a unique casserole name. Its tagged name is Delestra.
That sounds
You-
familiar. Have we talked about Delestra before?
You guys have not came across a Delestra before.
I feel like we heard it in passing, maybe, but maybe not.
Yeah, I
Maybe.
feel like maybe I think I mentioned at some point. Anyway,
Yeah, you guys
What's the
know it's a
deal with-
casserole. You guys fought one casserole before at outside the refuge.
I properly destroyed that cheesy casserole.
what do I know
To get an
anything in
interesting boy.
particular about it, or just know that there is one that's named and tagged?
Yeah, it's a casserole. We're about to end here. You can know stuff off air.
Okay.
But Magus, you are sitting there looking at the names of all these. Like, there's a lot of untagged kaiju, and there's 2 kaijus that are tagged. You also did see the Deliestra tagged kaiju. But Magus, you also see the name of a kaiju called Torment.
Shit. Magus is going to see that name pop up, and that's the one who killed his parents.
Oh,
Oh,
Right?
do we know that?
I don't know if
he
he's ever
hasn't
shared
been
that
very
with you.
forthcoming with us.
And
I don't think he's ever shared that with you guys.
Yeah,
Magus
he
is
really
going to
hasn't.
look at his squad, see that name, and he's going to then like flip Torment up on his data pad as like a picture and the straight up dossier on this thing, and he's going to look at his squad mates and he's like, guys, we got a mission. This one right here, you see it, study it.
Mhm.
We're gonna go fucking kill it.
Okay.
And as the camera pans to Mages holding up that data pad in the image, and that's where we're ended tonight, guys.
Very cool.
Cool. I'm very
A lot of
hyped.
fun and
I'm gonna fight hundreds of kaiju.
good, exciting news. I don't know how this is gonna work because you guys are all damaged. You guys do level up.
Sick.
I'll
really?
say with the 10-minute rest, I'm at full everything. So like,
Yeah, I'm at full everything too.
Nice.
Yep.
Outside of resolve.
Right.
yeah,
Yeah,
outside
Yeah,
of resolve.
outside of resolve. Outside of resolve.
All right.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm
Now resolve quite a bit. Yeah.
Your guys' mechs won't be leveled up though, because there won't be enough time to get your guys' mechs to the next tier. There'd be whatever tier they were at before this.
Ooh, I get
That's
no
fine.
expertise talent.
I'm still cooler now.
Yeah, sorry, there's not enough time for the squads to quickly upgrade your guys' mechs as you come in.
Oh, I need that bolt-on kit though. Come on, put that chip in there. Put
What,
the
you mean
chip
they
in
can't have
and
been
make it
working
go
on it this whole
fast.
time while we've been
And make it go
schmoozing?
fast.
No, they
The
weren't
go
working on
fast chip.
the maintenance
in
crews
there.
didn't know you guys were gonna level up here.
I need you to put the go fast chip in there.
Now I can't be flanked.
But yeah,
and,
that's
and I'm always.
as you guys
Putting
right
parts in the
into
front.
blue hangar with the aforementioned torment waiting for you at the end. We are staring down the end of the end of book 1 of Colossus Clash.
Hell yeah.
Even closer
Hell
than we were
yeah.
before. So
Oh,
yeah,
good.
thank you guys for playing with me this week,
Thank
like
you for
usual.
running.
Thank you.
Bye,
Yeah.
everybody. Goodbye.
Good session.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Oh, wait, hold on.